Smith.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year, everyone. I just want to reiterate a couple of things that my colleagues have said. The first is that passing this bipartisan budget agreement is the only responsible path forward for Congress. It is a strong bipartisan bill that mirrors what the House and the Senate passed earlier last year, and it needs to pass again as quickly as possible. And let's be clear about what these spending bills do. They cover the basic needs of Americans, such as nutrition assistance, veterans benefits, and they allow us to proceed with local projects that are extremely important to districts, red districts and blue districts all over the country. So I hope that our Republican colleagues, especially our Republican colleagues in the House, will cooperate in getting this done, and understanding that any attempt to include policy writers that do not have bipartisan support, these so-called poison pills, are a non-starter, and we shouldn't be wasting our time doing things that are not going to contribute to passing a bipartisan bill. And I also just want to take a moment to say that we cannot underestimate the consequences of a government shutdown, which would be felt by millions of Americans if that is what we come to, if we don't move with great speed. It is our job to think about those Americans, and it's also our jobs to think about federal employees and federal contract workers that work in every single state in this country, and what impact a federal shutdown would have on them when they lose their paychecks, including those contract workers who never get that money back again. It is also a very bad time. There's never a good time for a federal government shutdown, but this is a particularly bad time for a federal government shutdown, as our allies around the country, around the world, are looking at us and wanting to build confidence in what this country and this government is able to do. So let's get this done. Let's get this done as quickly as possible. And before I go, I just want to make one announcement. I want to make sure that everybody knows that in December, I became the grandmother twice over of 2 children, and I would be happy to share their pictures when this press conference is over. June and Siggy. Thanks, everyone.